Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mr. Zebra, aka James, and today I wanted to show off my Sky Striker Spiral deck, and also obviously the Nightmare Engine. This deck is just super solid. It just works like stupidly well, and it doesn't brick as much as I would think it would, which surprises me, because I've been playing Spiral for a long time, and I know one of the main problems with it is that it bricks a lot. But yeah, and I'm sorry. Like I'm seriously sorry that I haven't been uploading in like a long time. I've just been in like a really bad place with just pretty much everything. So I haven't had any motivation to make a deck, like show off one of my many decks that I've been using. And plus, like I just started going back to locals, and I've started doing actually like getting more into Yu-Gi-Oh and getting way more competitive and getting all the really good meta cards that are like, really important. And yeah, this is kind of a locals report. This isn't the same deck that I took to locals. The only difference is I did not play the Sky Striker Hornet Hornet drones. But yeah, and like overall the deck's really good. I think all I did is I just took out some of my hand traps for my 3 copies of Hornet drones, and that's pretty much all I changed about this deck. The rest of it was pretty much the exact same. So at locals, the first round I won, the second one I lost, and the third I won. The second game that I play, I just have really bad luck. I almost always lose it, but it's okay. I went up against Cubics, Weather Painters, and Phantasm Spirals. Whole lot of anti-meta, I know. But it was just so much fun. I got to just have a lot of fun with people, and it did not feel like it's like, oh, this is just some tournament. It felt like they were actually just hanging out, which made me feel really happy because I'm kind of a new guy there. But yeah, let's get right into the deck. We're gonna start off with our 3 Spiral Tough. Spiral Tough's awesome. If you call it correctly, you get a pop card. Just so much advantage. This deck's going second, so that's why for sure I'm playing 3. And of course, the 3 Super Agent to supplement it. They're brothers. They work perfectly together. You open up with the 2 of these in your hand, you got your Wombo combo. It's great. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I just had done eating a snack. Sorry if you heard that. Um, one quick fix, and then the drone. That's super obvious. And I'm also playing the Last Resort. Um, They should be standard. Last resort, some people are considering cutting. I don't know. It's kind of like my safety blanket. I just feel too comfortable with it, so I'm never gonna not play it. The one master plan and the one sleeper. If you're able to get to sleeper, you've pretty much just won the game. Like my game 2 that I lost, he just he opened up with like a bunch of floodgates in his weather painter deck, which is really interesting, and I just was not able to get to sleeper, so I lost. But both of the games, game 1 and game 2, well, duel 1 and duel 2, duel 3. I was able to get to sleeper and I won those. So that's my philosophy. If you're able to get to sleeper, you've pretty much just won. Then for hand traps, I'm playing 2 ogre and 2 Veiler. These are the budget ones. If I could, I'd be playing 2 Ash, 2 Droll, but I'm saving up for Drolls. But my first priority is getting my Unicorn and Griffin. And you'll see later on. Here, I'll explain it later on. It doesn't matter right now. But yeah, these are just some of the best hand traps, along with Gamma. I'm on the same philosophy that the guy who got top 32 at Nats with the Sky Circus Spiral. I believe him. Gamma's just way too important not to play. I mean, it's great. Oh yeah, and at my locals, I got second place, by the way. So yeah, I'm really happy with this deck. If I was playing because like there were sometimes when I'd brick, it would be because I opened up too many hand traps. I feel like I could have gotten first if I was just playing the Hornet drones. But anyway, then you have the one resort and the triple terraforming. Oh yeah, I had to cut a few cards. Like I cut out the pseudospace. I was playing pseudospace. I decided not to because there's not a lot. Like a lot of people don't play ogre anymore. And just like the guy who got top 32 said, it's kind of like you're fall safe if you get ogred. And quite frankly, this worked out just fine. I didn't get hand trapped at all, surprisingly. So, like, almost every turn, the only time I'd get hand trapped, like, literal hand traps, is against the Phantasm Spirals, because they had their pacifist on the field, and you're able to activate the traps from your hand if you have it. So yeah, but it overall just really worked. And I'm playing on one big red. I really want to play two, but I wanted to keep this deck at 40, so I only played the one. Then I'm playing the one assault to supplement the three foolish burial goods. I was gonna play engages, but I don't have them, so I just decided to have the foolish burial engine because I just love it. It's such a good false. It's another safety blanket of the deck. This is the MVP. I've been testing it for a long time since locals. Like this is like it's been a few days since the locals ended. I've been testing this like day and night for it. This engine is amazing. I think every Spiral deck should be playing this at least two. It's like it's just like if you don't and you don't even have to play Kagari. It could literally just be another monster on the field to help you if you have more Link fodder. Like it's just a great card. I am a firm believer in playing it. Double Call by the Grave. This card is amazing. This is the anti-hand trap, which wasn't that important, but there was a lot of like decks that I want like that needed like I should have banished their monsters, like Weather Painters. This saved me against them. So yeah, it's a great card because I ended up banishing their monster and they couldn't end up like continuing to like revive it back and then use its effect. It was great. I'm playing the one foolish. Opening up this in the goods is just amazing. Sends any monster. Rhoda just to get to one of your tougher agent. One for one. If you open up this card on like a hand trap, you've pretty much just won. Monster Reborn and Soul Charge. Soul Charge is too important. I almost extra linked someone with Soul Charge, which is amazing. I just ended up misplaying, sadly. But yeah, it's a great card. And two Rescue. Rescue is once again like a safety blanket. I have to play two. There's a lot of cards in here that I could have cut down if I really wanted to, but they're just kind of like safety blankets. And I'll go into my extra now. Double Helix. Oh yeah, I just now realized. Sorry about this. This is my deck box. I don't want to have to hold it because this is actually my second take on making this video, but my hands were really shaky and I thought that would have been really crappy. So yeah, this is one deck box standing up and there's another deck box that's holding up my tablet, which is my camera. Yeah, professional YouTuber over here. Anyway, this is like your main combo piece, man. It's a great card. This card made Spirals what it is. This and Master Plan probably made Spirals what it is. The one Mermaid. Mermaid's still a really good combo. If you open up with what's it called? Hornibits or Hornidrones. I keep thinking of the old name. But yeah, this can just really help you with your combos. Same thing with Phoenix Cerberus. These can be protection. Also, they're simple out cards. It's just really nice. Goblin's amazing. I really want to play two, but you'll see in a second what card I played instead of it. It worked. It was just fine at one. I kind of want to play two. Just a little part of me just wants it because I think that would be a good idea. But there's another card that I'm playing. It's kind of once again kind of a safety blanket because I every once in a while I'll make it. But yeah, and then I'm playing the one unicorn. I'm waiting for mine in the mail. So if I don't know if you can tell, but this is paper. It's a proxy. Mine's in the mail. I've like borrowed it and I've also proxied. This card's just great. This is probably what made the deck good again. And the one Griffin. This is the card that I probably should have cut for another Goblin. This is also waiting for it in the mail. I've just been borrowing and proxying. But this card's amazing. I have so many safety blankets in this deck. If you want to cut them out for like one of the other choices that I said, you could cut one of the rescues and one last resort for like two more hand traps. You could if you really wanted to. Same thing with Called by the Grave. And also you could cut this for like another goblin or another nightmare card. It's just too important to me. And there's another card coming up that's like kind of another safety blanket. It's just my preference. Linkuriboh, this is amazing. If you brick and all you open up with is quick fix and that or like either quick fix or what's it called? A drone. You can just go into this and this can protect you for a little bit. And like the rest of your hand is like hand traps and cards you can't really combo off with. And then a Deco Talker and a Trigate Wizard. You could still do the Trigate combo without Ibly. I almost did it because I opened up with two Horned Drones. You'd think that I'd be smart enough to realize how to do it, but I ended up misplaying. I ended up like summoning the wrong guy. I ended up using Rescue at the wrong time, and I should have saved it. It was a silly mistake. It was stupid. But it's still good, and the Deco Talker, you could still do that stupid OTK, which is amazing. The one Top Logic Bomber Dragon, I think this is a great card. Because Spirals, if you don't like open up with like a perfect combo and a way to get to Sleeper, this card can save you. And yeah, you could have played Saryuja, but I don't really like Saryuja that much. Not only do I not have it, but I've also tested with it. I just prefer Top Legendary Armor Dragon. Once again, kind of a safety blanket. I don't know, it's just my preference. You could play Saryuja if you really wanted to. The one Borreload, and Firewall, every Nightmare or Link deck should be playing. Just saying. Comboing off and just pure protection. And then I'm playing the one Kagari. I can just help you out, get more monsters on the field. And then because you're playing the Hornet Bits, I keep saying Hornet Bits, Hornet Drones, you obviously need some tokens. I have my ultra rare Kaiba tokens because they're ultra rare, and my Kuribo token is currently in my Yosenju deck. Leave a comment or like a like if you want to see a Yosenju deck profile. I talk way too fast. But yeah, leave a like or a comment if you want to see that. And then I'm playing the one Ogre and the one Valor. Just in case you need the extra hand traps for, once again, this is really good against Gokis, like both of these are. These are like better against Gokis than like Ash and Droll. That's why I prefer them for Gokis. And then I'm playing 2 Reaper if I'm going up against Gokis or Mirror Match or any deck that uses Link and Nightmare cards is good against them. Any deck that uses these graveyard cards. I don't have Ghost Spell, but I have Skullmeister. That works. Get rid of their opponent's boss monsters or cards you just don't have to deal with. Game Seal. You have the one Called by the Grave. Just the extra Called by the Grave just in case. And then every deck should be playing this in their side deck. 3 Twins or 3 Red Reboots. As long as there's decks like Altergeist and Anti-Meta still actually being played, you should be playing this. So pretty much you should always be playing. If you want to like play the bare minimum, play either 2 of each or 2 of only one, or 1 and 1. You need to at least play one of these. I think the best way to play it is by playing 3 of each. Because if you're not, you're going to lose to Anti-Meta. Like, this Twin Twisters alone saved me against my Phantasm Spirals, because they couldn't activate their traps from their hand because they didn't have the Pacifist on the field, and it just saved me so many times. But thank you for watching. If you really liked it, or you just like my channel and you want more videos, just subscribe. I would love to get to 10 subscribers. That'd be great. But like the video. Hopefully subscribe. Leave a comment if you wanna see like another deck profile. If I get like a few at least a comment saying if they want to see another deck profile, then I'll upload it. I currently have an ABC deck, a Cubic deck. I have a Goat format deck. I have a Yosenju deck, a Pendulum Magician deck. I have a Dino deck. I actually have a Zodiac deck. I made it a long time ago, but I changed it a little bit. So yeah. And then I also have. I have a Counter Fairy deck, as long as a really weird Darkest Diablos Monarch deck. It's it's less bricky than pure Monarchs, but I just love Monarchs and I wanted to get a plan. So yeah, I have a few decks that I own, and if you just want to see a profile, and I also have a DDD deck, but you would just have to be okay with it not really having very many sleeves. But like I said, thanks for watching, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in another video.